my hat? Like Picasso. Just need my bunny to be. Why can't I get this right? Cause now and see, then when you do that, then I'm on here talking to myself because I'm sitting about on here. Yeah, hell man. Hold on, yeah. I'm coming. I had to be messy. It's 48 people on here. Let's get the likes up. I'm not finna do the math if we got 9, but it's 48. I'm not in the mood to do the math. Cause let me see. I just found these glasses. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna get some chapstick. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Cause I ain't been on here. I ain't been on here in a minute. And I said, let me get on here. Did y'all first starting off, did y'all watch should I got my braids in my head. Well, I got my hair. I ain't took it down. You know what? I'm put my bunny back on. Cause I done had my braids about a week. Y'all know they done bought back the little 2000 styles with the braids in the front and the curls in the back. Hey, yeah. So let me start first by saying if y'all wanna win, don't if y'all wanna send donations and stuff, send super chats if that's y'all last option. What the hell my computer sound loud? If y'all don't have Zelle, PayPal, and all that, then y'all can send super chat. But YouTube be trying to take money. So I'm gonna post for the people that want to send something in there. And you know what? Do y'all wanna call in? Let's take some call ins. If you wanna call in, rep your city. Rep, is you a rep on here? I thought you was our I thought you was a moderator on here. So let me do this right quick. Rep your city. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me take this. Do y'all want to do some call-ins? Y'all want to call in? Oh, uh, fuck, y'all ain't done. Hold on. We'll just do that. Y'all want to do some call-ins? Did you ever get on Twitch? No, I did not. I did not get on Twitch. Well, I got my account. I got my account, but I haven't gotten on there yet. Hey girl, I was just about to go to sleep when I saw this happen. J Mama, wake your ass up. It's time to get up and get crunk. I'm finna bring the word crunk back. It's time to get up and get crunk. Why is my computer so loud? What y'all been doing? So let me start out by saying this. It's 88 people on here. I need 88 likes. So y'all, I am going on a celebratory journey of being celibate. I gotta find out what's the difference between celibate and abstinence. Cause I think abstinence means just like for right now. And celibate means to like you get married or something. Something that's more. So the longest I went without doing it was 9 months. And that was around, and then I went 9 months, and then COVID hit. And when COVID hit, I let somebody hit. Messed up my 9 month run. Messed it up. But doing it, because I'm not gonna say sex, because y'all know this. Doing it is not that hard for me. I can go without it. I literally can go without it. One thing I can't go without, and I'm not an alcoholic, but drinking. And I don't drink as much. I drink occasionally now, but when it's time to have fun, it's just time to have fun. Abstinence is a temporary choice, often for a specific period, like until marriage, while celibacy is typically a more enduring commitment, often lifelong, often associated with This nigga is the dictionary. Now, what's them books called? Not dictionaries. What's them other books? Not thesaurus. What's them other books that we used to look up stuff in? This man gave a real meaning. I know that's right. Encyclopedia. This nigga is encyclopedia. I ain't mad at it though. Why we always be talking about people for knowing stuff? But yeah, what's the longest y'all went without doing it? What's the longest y'all went without doing it? Let me see something right quick. Okay, reps, 6 years, and you know what, reps? This why I don't let anybody be my. If you, from now on you want to be my moderator, we need to be going on the same journey. Reps ain't reps went 6 years. Now let me ask y'all this: when you go 3 months, okay, that's still good. 2 years, 15 years, okay, okay, 15 years, yeah. Before you came a virgin, I mean, before you lost your virginity. I know that trick. I know that trick very well. Shit, I went 15 years too then. That's what I'm finna start saying. Well, what's the longest you went without sex? 15 years? Disciplined. I'm in prison. Oh Jesus. What you in prison for? See, and see, this the portion of the show where we get in your business. What you in prison for? Do you know how to make doo-wops? Cause my cousin, he was locked up in the feds and he taught me, my mama, my auntie how to make doo-wops. If y'all on here, did y'all see the vlog? Well, me, my mama, my auntie, my cousin taught us Pooh Bell taught us how to make them doo-wops from prison. We had the Dorito bags, we had the ramen noodles, and then we had the beef jerky. Chop that up, put that in there, put put hot water in there, roll it up. You got to put it under your pillowcase, under your pillow. Y'all ain't see because if you get ready, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So I know if I ever have to go to jail, I know how to survive. I know how to make a doo wop. We made the peanut butter spread for the cookie. He taught me how to make the peanut butter spread for the cookie. Honey buns. Okay, let me find the person that said he was in jail. Prison. What you in prison for? I worked in the prison for 15 years. Solo sharing. That's a lot. Another one of my moderators. So let me ask y'all this. See, you have to have discipline working in them prisons because them men that be locked up be fine, and then they be having that gift of gab. And you gotta be careful because they be trying to get you to sneak stuff in. Phone chargers and Popeye's chicken and all that type of stuff. See, I ain't strong enough to work up in no prison, baby. I ain't strong enough. I'm gonna tell you that now. I probably wouldn't do it to him, but I probably sure be sneaking some stuff up in there. I be sneaking a lot of contraband up in there, and I'm selling it. I ain't sneaking it up in there, giving it to them for free. They said they be selling cell phones, them little bitty cell phones up in there for $400. Pop a box of Popeye's chicken be going for about $200. Yes, I'm sneaking contraband in there, and I'm finna sell it. No, I wouldn't be pregnant. I was a sergeant. Oh, you really was locked in. They know not to let me be no sergeant. With a position like that, I'm sneaking cars in. They didn't wonder how I got a whole Buick up in the prison system. Niggas in prison just sitting up in the Buick outside on the prison yard. I'm sneaking shit in. Certain stuff, certain jobs ain't for everybody because everybody don't have integrity. Me, baby, when I had jobs, I used to be ready to just lose my jobs. I don't even want to tell the stuff I was doing. But just know at one of them stores I worked in, when I found out it wasn't no cameras over there where I was, racking it up. That ain't your stuff. Shoot. Girl, you gotta get past all the mess the inmates do. See, and I understand what you saying, but at the same time, you miss Walmart. What you was still not a Walmart? One of the jobs I was working at, the camera, the cameras was all over the store except for the makeup aisle and the hair care products. Who? Even if I ain't need the makeup, I was still taking it just because. And the hair care products. If it's some people that's on here that natural hair, y'all know how much hair care products cost, and it be high. My mama crying it when I told her, don't do that. You gonna go to hush. No, I'm not. Anything I ever did, I always told my mama either before or right after, because she was the one that had to come get me out of jail and stuff. No, I'm not a booster. No, don't. I'm not a booster. Because boosters steal and they sell what they steal. I don't sell what I steal, baby. I might bless some people with it, like my sister, my mama, my grandma. They don't know where I got it from, but I don't. I don't sell merchandise, baby. They caught our ass 3 years later. How? See, I heard Walmart and stuff like that be trying to build up cases on you, and they let you sit there and take stuff, and then they catch you. I mean, they purposely let the amount build up. I wasn't stealing, but I definitely was accepting tips. Oh, baby, I was accepting tips too. You don't accept tips at the job. Okay. Now I ain't gonna lie. If when I first got the job that I'm talking about, I wasn't accepting no tips and stuff like that. Cause when you get in places, you gotta get a feel out. You can't just go in there just doing stuff. That's how a lot of folks be fucking up. They mad they weren't getting tips. Let me tell you, when I had worked at Rite Aid, they gonna tell me when people come in here, watch them because they be stealing and this. I was letting them come in there steal. Cause you think I'm gonna chase anybody out this door? People was coming there talking to me long, cause you could tell the people that's gonna steal, they gonna come there and they gonna talk. Ooh, the weather today, and it's just that they try to say stuff like that. I tell them, baby, don't use all your tactics up on me, cause I don't care if you steal. Now, if you just want to practice your material to me, I can give you some feedback to let you know. Like, nah, next time don't come in here talking so much. Just go on straight. I can do that, but don't waste your tactics on me, baby, because I'm gonna come in here and watch you steal and let you do it and come on out. That's who you use as the guinea pigs too. I had my own tech. You come there and let people steal. That's how you find out where the cameras at and all this type of stuff. Go in that office, go in that office and be like, hold on, let me check these cameras because I think somebody on aisle 13 stealing. Guess what? On aisle 13 ain't no cameras. Don't steal from your job. You won't get blessed like that. They stole our ancestors and put them on that land and made them do all that shit. Now we wrong because we want to steal a couple of items. Go on, I don't want to hear that. Don't get on here preaching to me because you're going to waste your time. Now, I ain't stole nothing in a minute. I ain't did that in a few years because I ain't going to lie. Once you get to a certain age and you ain't did it in so long, you be scared. Like, I wouldn't steal nothing now. Hell no. But if shit went south when I had to go get me a job tomorrow, yeah, I would. But just doing it just now. It was a girl working there. She was sleeping with the inmate. He recorded it. I know you lying. So how they found out he was showing the inmates? He was showing the inmates. Why would he do that? King Epsilon. Check out B-Link. King Epsilon. Epsilon. I don't know what that say. What that say? My first job was at Payless. People would steal all the time on my shift because I would never try to stop them. They be wanting you to chase people out the door. That's how people can be getting hurt and killed and shit. I'm not finna chase nobody out no door. Is Payless still open? Hey. Peace and prosperity to all. Respect, Lynn. I miss the TikTok famous dance practice videos. Respect to you and your family video. Thank you, Unique P. I'm gonna start back doing some dances with them. My charge was under $500. Oh, let me read up on your story. My friend tried to introduce somebody to what we was doing, and the wench got caught up and told it all. See, that's why you can't bring everybody in. You can't do that. Walmart arrests you once they hit $1,000 for federal charges. Hold on, that's a federal charge. I did $1,000. My charge was under 500, literally. Dang, I went to court for it just to pay it back. What all y'all was still not at Walmart? See, I like to know details and stuff, baby. I'm finna get 1 penny under the legal limit. That's why it's important when you go in here and stealing at these stores. Y'all better start researching what's the amount for federal stuff and have you a little calculator and the stuff you stealing. You better be putting it in the calculator, calculating up the price so you can know. Them boosters stay getting stuff out of Walmart. Walmart got some cute little girl clothes. And Meg the Stallion just put her swimsuits up in there. Walmart and came up. The girls in the male pen telling on the down low ones. Huh? Wait a minute. What? The girls in the male pen telling. Elaborate. Let me go back up to see what else you said. Yes, mother effers be making money for them phones. Solo Sharon, how much them phones was going for in the prison when you was working there? Oh, hey, Brittany, did you get the information of the Florida house? Okay, y'all, for real. I'm a call um my grandma and ask them because Cheryl, my auntie was supposed to got that information and she didn't. Okay, let me go back down so I can catch you. I gotta start reading the comments more, y'all. Be don't be telling folks how to steal unless you gonna be using the butte joint as the getaway car. Oh, so they can run up out that stove and they get in. Y'all know the butte joint, the duration of how fast it goes. Some days, the other day, it was going up to 90. I swear to God, when I was in the car with my mama auntie on that last fall, the car was getting up to 90. 90 miles per hour. And on some days, it barely want to go past 15. And that'll be the day that I'm the getaway driver in the Butte joint. And the police walking behind the car because they ain't even got to run and chase us. They just going to be walking. That's how slow it goes. No. Auntie Cheryl somewhere with a YN with her pretty self. No, she ain't. Cheryl ain't getting no YN. Yeah, get the lights up so we can have them the engagement. Lou Reps on here. Huh? Reps. Who is? Reps. Rep your city! See? Thank you, Tara. And you know what, Tara? I fuck with you. I try not to cuss on here as much, y'all, because I don't know what. Um, okay, I got 3 moderators. That's it. You know, oh, you let me show y'all. I just realized not too long ago. Y'all see my freckles? Look at my freckles. I been knew I had freckles, but it seems like I'm getting more and more. And look, all on my nose. Look at my freckles. Hold on, it's hard because the screen is the opposite. But okay, now let me come on around here. All up in there, right there, up there. And I'm getting more and more by the day, but they just all in this area. Now this down here is of course my pigmentation bullcrap, but look at my freckles. They cute, huh? Freckle face. Freckles. Yeah, hey cousin. I swear we cousins. I love you, chick. Keep going. Cause you'll be in movie soon. You and Lou. Oh, thank you, cousin. JD. Jada Davis. That's JD. That's my cousin, y'all. Oh, and if y'all on here, please make sure that y'all watch the vlog that I posted today. And if y'all don't know, I have a second YouTube channel, which is my skits YouTube channel, and that's B Lynn Cub. So, and I just posted a new Raising Canaan on there. And tomorrow I'm doing some BMF. Is BMF? Yeah, BMF. So BMF skits coming. Yeah, let's talk about this. I see everybody talking about that show Love Island. Y'all be watching Love Island. I watched the first episode last night. All that kissing. That's not Love Island. That's Fuck Island. Cause that's what they doing it on them. Okay, y'all ain't watched it. Okay, Jenny in Georgia. Let me tell you what I've been watching. Ooh, okay, real talk. So me and Lex, we watched this movie. So y'all, this a serious moment right now. And then I'm gonna get back to being funny because I know some of y'all don't like when people be serious. But let me tell y'all. So one night, me and Lex was at the house. It was this past weekend. We was at the house. So we had like me and Lex always go to the movies together and stuff. And so we were supposed to go see A Woman in the Yard. Let me show y'all the wish card for the ones that are. Oh, and I got some cashiers. Let me see. Don't let me forget what I was just saying. Thank you. Who sent it? Yvette Holy and Monisha. I don't know how to say your last name. Bethel. Thank y'all. Man. Let me show y'all. So have y'all seen A Woman in the Yard? Who's seen A Woman in the Yard? Please tell me somebody. Cousin Jada, Jenny in Georgia. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna come back to that. Hold on. But who's seen this? Who's seen this? Damn, the ring light on there. This movie. Yeah. So me and Lex, we always send each other movies that we're gonna go see, and we go to the movies a lot. So we were supposed to go see A Woman in the Yard, but we ended up not going to see it. And so I had told Lex, I'm like, I heard that it went all that good anyway. I ain't gonna get no spoilers. But I love scary movies. Love them down. I used to didn't love them, but I love them now. MJ got me on it. MJ Johnson, like he loves scary movies, and then I started watching. But anyway, okay, let me hurry and get to the point. Yeah, so we ended up watching it at the house. I was like, nah, I don't really want to watch it because a lot of reviews, people was like it was stupid. It went all of that. We watch it. I have never watched a scary movie that disturbed my spirit so bad. Like, so I grew up in church, we couldn't watch a lot of stuff because, they do say a lot of spirits do release. But as old as I got, I just started like, I'm going to put a Halloween costume on, or I'm going to let my child do Halloween, like, just stuff like that. Like, I mean, scary movies. I just got away from them. Like, come and watch some scary movies. Y'all, it disturbed my spirit so bad. And I can't fully tell it without telling the movie. But when it came down to realization of what the woman in the yard represented, it was like, y'all, I was so scared. Me and Lex was scared for days. Y'all, I'm going to the gym working out, having to come home by myself and don't even want to get in the tub. I just wanted to be stinky, funky, nasty until somebody came over to the house with me. Like I haven't been that scared in so long. Yeah, immediately after I watched the movie, I started praying and anointing the house, like just binding depression spirits, suicidal spirits, all that type of stuff. Cause I was like, me and Les kept talking about that movie for days, and it's like one of the ones where you think about it. Dang, cause I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, I haven't seen the Lady in the Black. See, I can't say too much because then I'm gonna spoil it. But y'all, if y'all suffering with depression or any inkling of suicidal thoughts, I say don't watch that. Don't watch that. Cause I don't know what type of baby, somebody scared to wash your ass. Funky as hell. Sweating. pH balance about to get thrown off because I'm just letting the sweat marinate down up in there. Ain't nobody came to my house in 2 days. That's how long I ain't take no bath for 2 days. Scared and stanky. Telling ya. I'm telling ya. No, it's not on Netflix. It's on Prime. It's on Prime. I'm telling ya, that shit was scary. Let me see who on here watched it. Funky and fearful. Just a funky, fearful motherfucker. Yes, you welcome for the heads up. Don't. I'm telling y'all, if y'all dealing with depression, anything like that, do not. Even if y'all not dealing with it, you. That shit was scary. It's called the lady, the woman in the yard. It was very sad. It was sad. Anyway, which y'all want to be messy? Let's talk about B Simone. Why y'all want to talk about B Simone? Let me hear what y'all got to say about that B Simone situation. Y'all seen that video? Do y'all feel like B Simone be doing a lot of that's your home girls? Who my home girl? I don't know her. B Simone give pick me. I be feeling like sometimes maybe she do stuff for rage bait or something. Cause ain't no way you sit up there and let your friend struggle like that. Then, yup, she do? She know what to do to get the crowd going. That's why I said rage bait, or is it bait rage? Whatever it is, she be doing it. She be getting them coins all for attention. Yeah, if I ever get to that point in my career where I start doing stuff like that, please, I don't know what I need y'all to do, but and I don't talk about nobody. What I'm gonna say this: what work for people, work for people. That worked for her. So hey, by any means, talking about something. I can't shop at Bloomingdale's no more. I gotta shop at H&M. And you sitting on there crying. I'm tired of her crying, and I'm tired of her talking about resilience every 5 seconds. Resilience, because resilience. You need to resiliently shut your ass up. All that crying and shit. Every time somebody look on goddamn podcast and shit, your ass on here crying and playing in them folk and playing in them Christians' face. Now you up in there laying up in the bed with the baby. After you been laying at the foot of Jesus' garment. I'm sick of it. She gonna come for you, be Lynn. I ain't got no beef with her. Sometimes, hey, I don't fear nothing but God. I ain't starting no beef with nobody. I'm stating my opinion. She need to cut that shit. She need to cut it. And then another thing she did one time, and I'm only talking about her because she been going viral. Hell, this what she wants. She's the topic. She's the trending topic, so I'm gonna talk about it. I don't like what she was saying about her friends. Cause baby, let me tell y'all, I'm messy as hell. Okay. I'm the type of messy where I'm messing with my friends, but our name ain't never in no mess. But I'm gonna go scounging for that tea. I'm gonna go scounging for that mess. And so one time she on there talking about how she wanted to stop drinking and smoking. So she had to disassociate herself with her friends because that's what they do all the time. And this is this. And so one of her friends had coming up under one of her videos where she did a long paragraph and was just saying like how she tired of her trying to push that narrative because they was very supportive of her when she told them like that she wasn't gonna drink and smoke and stuff like that. She be trying to make herself look like she just first of all, girl, honey, I can't get the words out. I don't know what she be trying to do, but she be trying to do that shit. And anyway, she just tried to make it seem like her friends them had a problem with her saying that she not gonna drink and smoke no more. They was like, okay, that's fine. Nobody said they was gonna press you into doing that, but she trying to make her friends to look like trying to make it seem like they negative influences, like that's what they do all the time. Like, stop. And even that whole thing she did with that podcast with that girl Megan, when she had the podcast and then she named hers Let's Try This Again. And then she had the chair right there. And then she said, move that chair. Let's try this again. Why you gotta be messy? Just messy. Now she can rap. She rapping, yes. Yeah, she was in victim mode. Yes, like she be messy. I don't know. Seriously, don't watch things like that. Change the energy in your house. It does. Up there hollering Jesus when her best friend her best friend sat there and said she got her car repossessed. She's a single mother. She had to move in with her mom. And she said she had to watch me so I don't give a check to somebody else. And I think the friend was high key being shady. She was calling her ass. She was pulling her card. She was pulling her card as you should. It's not nobody's responsibility to take care of nobody, but I would never let nobody sit around me and struggle while I got it. It's times that I probably only had $20 to my name. And if I see one of my folks struggling and ain't got that, I'm gonna give them some money off the $20. Swear to God, my granddaddy great. I did that a few times before. So how you got it and you letting people struggle? They ain't adding up. And then you giving a check to other people, but your best friend right here, man, be for real. God don't bless no mess. No. You let your friend car get repossessed. You could have went about your friend a Butte joint. Them 2001 Buicks going for the low low, baby. Bitch can't buy mine, but she can go buy another 2001 Buick. Sure, you crazy. The Butte joint ain't for sale, but it's a lot of Butte joints out here. It's a lot that you can do to help a person. You can go to Walmart and buy 10 packs of ramen noodles. They 45 cents a piece. That's food on somebody's stomach. I just had me a pack of ramen noodles yesterday. Can't say you can help people out. It don't take nothing but a little to help somebody out. Shit, it can be $10 for somebody that ain't got nothing. $10 is a lot, especially when you got a child. With them $10, you can get something to eat. You can go get you two 4 for 4s. Man, she up there playing in them folks' face. That's what she was doing. Her friend better than me, cause I would have knocked all that equipment over. Matter of fact, I probably would have ran up out of there with it and punned it. But she ain't got to worry about me being broke and poor no more. I'm punning these mics. I'm running up out of here with something. Now you got to go into survival savage mode. You got to take back. You got to take back what the devil stole from you. That's what it say in the Bible. I think that's what it say. I know shit. It says somewhere. Is her stand up even funny? I don't know. I wanted to go see her one time. She was coming to the city. I don't know about her stand up. Now I don't know what. She not a real friend. I hope homegirl realize that and moves on with her life. I do too. I do too. Cause ain't no way. It's just always a scandal going on with her. Y'all remember when she came out with that little manifestation? And let me say this, y'all. I used to be a huge fan of her. Like years ago, like on my little gold manifestation board, I had her on there. She was one of the people that I had on there I wanted to work with. And I remember MJ had bought me, remember the manifestation journal she had did? And she was like, I spent so much time on this. This is the journal that I was doing for myself. And I want you guys to have it so that y'all can do it. But to come out and they stole that damn shit from that girl. Y'all don't remember that? It was another creator that created the book, another girl that did the book, and they came and took the book from her, B Simone them, and B Simone said it was her team. How you gonna put it off on your team when you specifically said that this was your specific journal that you were doing and you wanted to share it with us? Stop. But I ain't got no beef with her, nothing like that. I'm just saying the obvious. I'm just saying the obvious. But she's very resilient. That's her word she be using. And it's so funny because y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I never heard the word resilience until she started saying it a lot. And then I started seeing resilience every goddamn way. Well, I probably have heard of the word resilience, but I probably just didn't pay no too much mind to it until she started saying it every 5 seconds. And then I started seeing resilience everywhere. Now, if somebody say resilience or I read it somewhere or I see it, I be laughing. This is so funny. No, but for real, Lisa in the back seat with that speaker was hilarious. I have no idea you really have the show with Cheryl and son. Oh yeah. Baby, my mama held that boom box up as she should. We appreciate you being relatable, B Lynn. I'm just myself, y'all. Thank y'all. Let me see. Did you get my pictures from IG? I gotta be with 2000. Hold on, did you get my pictures from IG? I gotta be with 2016 Buick. Let's start the car club. I'm gonna have to go check it. I'm finna start a car club and we finna travel. Yeah, I better get these Buick joints because the price finna go up. Watch. When Buick, because I'm finna try to give me a brand deal from Buick. They need to stop playing. When Buick give me this brand deal, them 2001 Buicks is finna turn into, they finna be hot commodities. And the price is gonna go back up. And what they gonna do, they gonna redo the 2001 Buicks. It's still gonna be a classic, but the price gonna go up. I got mine. Be having it, hoe what having. 205. What side of town you from out for? I'm from out the east side. Hey, B Lynn, I'm a grandma from Chicago, and me and my friends love you. Hey, Miss Tanya Harper. She had to why you had to throw in there that you was a grandma? You one of them old school grandmas that keep their grandkids. You ain't one of them new school grandmas. You know what? I like that. She said grandma. She ain't said no nicknames, none of that. We got to get back to these grandmas being grandmas and stop all that nickname bullshit. Grandma, Mimiera, all that bull. Them children don't know how to say all that grandma. That's what we called our grandmas growing up, grandma. Our grandmas didn't need no nickname. You called them anything outside of grandma. You getting your lips pulled down to the floor. Well, you can call her mama. Grandy. Oh, I like Grandy. Is that your name? For your Grandy. I never heard of it. We gotta bring back these grandmas. We ain't got them no more. Yeah, I never forget when I was growing up and I had went around my friends. No, it was my mama friend daughters. And they kind of was like from like the hood kind of, and they didn't have as much structure in their home like with my grandma. My grandma didn't play that. Like you have to walk in a room, you gonna speak to people. Soon as you hit that door, you don't wait for nobody to speak to you. You automatically speak. Like we had structure. My grandma ain't play a lot of stuff. Damn, I gotta charge my goddamn computer. Yeah, my computer might go dead. But one day I had went around them and they was like, you lying, you lying. And so y'all got around my grandma and my grandma had said something. I'm like, you lying. My grandma had a rat tail comb. We was in the car. She turned around, reached back in that back seat, and whoop my goddamn just started whooping my lips real fast. And man, what the hell was I even thinking about even saying that shit? I was, but you know what? I don't think I knew that you're not supposed to say that, and that's the only reason why I said that. My grandma, man, she ain't play that. The kitchen gonna be shut down at a certain time. The kitchen was when they say the kitchen closed, the kitchen closed. We ain't try to attempt to sneak in there. Like I grew up in the church. And so like one time me and my cousin, my grandma used to take us to the library and drop us off every Saturday morning. I don't know why the hell we went in there and tried to we went in there and rented a whole bunch of Harry Potter books. We got in the car, we driving out. My grandma said, what kind of books y'all got? We showed my grandma, baby. She couldn't turn that car around fast enough. She took us back to the library. We had to check all 13 Potter books back in. Why the fuck would we even get? No, they weren't Harry Potter. They was Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Why would we even do that knowing that I don't even know. I think we just witchcraft you and me. Witchcraft, baby. We couldn't play no cards, none of that. Like probably like Uno or something, but cards, solitary, all of that was of the devil. Halloween, going trick or treating, the devil. Secular music, the devil. We used to be happy for movies like Sister Act 2, and to this day, that's still my favorite movie. Fighting Temptations. When Fighting Temptations came out with Beyonce, we were so happy because this is a gospel movie. We can watch this, and it had Beyonce in it. Ooh, and don't even our biggest fear growing up, our scary movies was Left Behind. If y'all know what Left Behind is, Left Behind was the movies about when the rapture came, when God came back. When God came back, we used to be scared of stuff like that. Them was our scary movies. The Mark of the Beast. When the Mark of the Beast and all that stuff came in them. And VeggieTales. Y'all remember VeggieTales? Baby, it was strict. Now, when I went home to my mama house, my mama wasn't as strict as them. So I had some leeway with my mom. My mom wasn't really tripping off that. But Cheryl was married to a pastor. Cheryl was the first lady. She was the first lady. So we could it was real strict, baby. What's Super Boot? Oh, we listened to rap music. We had gospel music. We had gospel rap artists. So we went to like concerts. What solitaire was considered witchcraft? Baby, anything with cards was goldfish. We could have played goldfish with them cards. That is witchcraft. Anything with them cards was witchcraft. You could just say, Grandma, I just want to count the cards out. Just one, two, three, witchcraft. Anything with a deck of cards was witchcraft. But my grandma ain't like that no more for real. She's toned down a little now. Like 2, 3 years ago was our first time my grandma had like some at her house for Memorial Day, and we played cards. My grandma said, "I ain't know y'all know how to play cards." I bet you did. But my grandma, she cool now. Like she ain't that street no more. Thank God. But for me, I vow for my son, like I went trick or treating for the very first time when my son was probably like some months old, like 7 months or something. My son was probably like 5, 6 months. So I was like 21 years old. That was my first time ever going trick or treating because I took my baby and he was a Tootsie Roll. Hmm. I'm like, now I'm finna sneak and watch Harry Potter. I need to watch Harry Potter because I heard Harry Potter is good. I want to get into watching the Harry Potter movies though. The women in your family is so beautiful. God didn't miss a child. Thank you, Ashley. When the hell Spades came about. I learned how to start playing cards when I went to my first city school. I went to this school called Huffman. And I was in the ninth grade. Y'all, I was skipping class because I was at school, but I was in the gym all the time. And I remember one time my mama called up there to tell me like to take the bus somewhere, or she was calling up there to tell the teacher something, tell the teacher to tell me something. And y'all, the teacher was like, school had been here for a month. The teacher was like, I don't even know your daughter. Y'all, my teacher didn't even know how I look because I hadn't even been in class. I was in the gym. I was learning all the Boosie songs, and to this day, Boosie is still my favorite. My favorite rap. My favorite. Oh, damn. What am I trying to say? Rap. Well, he's still my favorite. I was learning Boosie songs. I learned how to play Tonk. I was in there learning how to be hood, learning how to be ghetto. They taught me my roots. And then I started skipping so much the truancy officer. You know how to so many times once you skip, they gonna try to put your mama in jail. My mama was scared. She was crying. My mama was crying. So my mama, she owned so the house that we was in, she owned that house. So she rented that house out, moved us to another little city. I went to Pinson and they're like it was a little more strict. Like they had two gyms, one for the girl, one for the boys. And once I graduated from that school, I ended up moving. Me and my mama ended up moving out that house and moving back to our old house. The sacrifices my mama made, I still got in trouble over there. Barely graduated, but I did. And then then they gonna put me in choir. Yeah, they put me in choir. I used to be in there playing, laughing all the time. They stayed calling my mama. Then I got into my first fight. I got into my first fight, y'all. And I need to go get a charger. Yeah, I got to fight. And I don't want to say this story right now because my battery finna die. How did I know that with who in what school? Huh? No, I ain't fight at church. Hell no. Oh, I would never. Baby, if I ever got to fight at church, I wouldn't be alive right now. But my grandma it would have been a fight slash funeral because my grandma would kill me right there in that church. We not gonna uh disrespect no church like that. I got sidetracked. Seen something in that funny voice. Let me see how I do it. Pinson or Huffman. What? I I went to Huffman my ninth and tenth grade year. Then I graduated from Pinson. I graduated from Pinson, 2009. I need to go get a charge. It's all the way downstairs, and they downstairs filming. You got wore out. Yeah, I wonder if I got beat up so bad. Maybe I did. Don't and see you win some and you lose some, but you live to fight another day, baby. Let me tell y'all, I won. I was winning, and then I got tired. When I got tired, she wore my ass out, and that's just to it. But I was winning longer than she was beating my ass. So what in the hell that tell y'all? I beat her ass for about 25 minutes. She beat my ass for about 10. I won by 15 minutes. I got tired, y'all. It was my first fight too. And my mom, y'all, so, dang, I need to go get the charger. I need to go get the charger because I need to tell y'all what happened when my mama got there. I need to go get my charger. Oh man. Dang. I think they down there filming. Is y'all gonna hold on while I go down there to get my charger? The mouth right, exactly. She from Midfield. That's why she loud. She went from Midfield. You know who I'm talking about? Yeah, because I gotta tell y'all what happened when my mama got there. Okay, hold on, y'all. Please hold on. Don't go nowhere. I'm finna run downstairs and get my charge and I'm finna come back up here. Hold on. Hold on. See, yeah, god damn. They down there filming. I can't get it. Hold on, let me see. Cause this is what I'm saying. Hold on. Let me see. need to, let me see. Let me see. Can I? I'm not gonna be able to. I thought it was a charger on this other side of the bed. Hold on. Oh, damn, bro. Oh, man. Fuck. I don't know why I didn't think to bring my own motherfucking goddamn let me see. Let me just wait a minute. Just hold on, yeah. Cause now it's getting out of hand. Hold on, I might hold on, yeah. I think okay. Now I gotta change the light position. It's a lot I have to go through. Oh, it's like I'm watching porn back there. That is not porn. Oh, that's sizzle. Woo! Ah, I'm finna say, hold on. Woo! Woo! Boy, I was second guessing my damn self. I said, what the hell I'm watching? Okay, y'all. So let me see, y'all. So my memory, I can't remember why or what the hell we supposed to be finding because my memory is so. But all I know is me and this girl's finna get the fame. And hold on, let me skip back. Let me skip back. So I was dating this dude in high school, right? So he was talking to see that's distracting me back there. So I was talking to this dude in high school, and so he had this girl, his ex girlfriend. She was older than me. She had already graduated. I think I was like in the, I had to be like in 11th grade at this time, but she had already graduated. So I don't know what transpired because my memory is bad, but all I know is it was a mess that had started off. And so my little clique, we had a clique, we had a clique, we had a clique called TAG. The TAG stand for Trill Ass Goons. Cause you know back then, like I'm in school. When I'm in school, I graduated 2009, so this like 2007, 8, or some shit like that. So you know, goons was the word back then. We some fucking goons. So yeah. So we was called TAG, Trill Ass Goons. So anyway, these girls, I don't know, they beef was with me. One of the girls, her beef was with me about my boyfriend or whatever. So I remember being in trouble. I was in ISS for some. And so they had came up to the school and got to arguing with my homegirls. And so they come to ISS and give me, they was all, oh, they said, meet them down there at Food Giant. We finna go down to the Food Giant. This so I'm like, shit, bet. So we go down there. I'm thinking the girl finna fight me. Y'all, they picked my homegirl at the time, and she was like the smallest of us. So we get down there, we confused because we like, why the fuck they start shit with her? But we like, whatever, we finna boot up on these, I don't want to say cuss words. We finna boot up on them. Who is J Mama? Cause you calling their names, and how you know? Hold on, cause wait a minute, Kim who? Cause I did have my homegirl Kim there, but I ain't talking about her. Who is you, J Mama? Did y'all fight in Terran? I went to Terran Middle, but I ain't fight. Said somebody know your ass. So that's how I know I ain't finna lie. Y'all. So we get down there to food giant, mind y'all, I'm thinking they finna take it there with me. Now I ain't at this point, I never fought. But you know, when you got some fighters in your shit, you just like it's whatever because we already got a reputation. So we gotta take it there. All I can do is just pray I don't get beat up because I was doing a lot of this. And let me say, at the time, Pinson was a predominantly white school, so it's only like a handful of us that's black. Now we go down there to the store. Like I said, they start all of a sudden picking on my homegirl. So we like, oh shit, ain't none of that finna be going on. Y'all got her fucked up. They bought their secret weapon. It was a girl named Big Friend. They bought their cousin Big Friend. That was her name. They bought Big Friend. Cause wait a minute, I got to show y'all. I got to show y'all. Let me fix my camera. Yeah, they bought motherfucking Big Friend up there. We think we like shit. Okay, we finna just go for what we know. Go in. Big Friend out there. She said Big Friend had a gun in her purse. So she say. We went finna test to see if she did or she didn't. The older I am now, I feel like she really didn't have none in there. But hey, so my homegirl, she get to fight. No, that's what it was. My homegirl get to fight. So, you get the inching up. We inch up. Big Friend, her name ain't Big Friend for nothing. Friend was big. Big Friend was like a female Big Worm. Big Worm from Friday. That's Big Friend with a wig on her, with some micros, because that's what she had. She came up, she said, y'all better not jump in. I'm gonna pull it. She had a pocket. She said, I'm gonna pull it out. I'm not finna test what's in that pocketbook, baby. So I just had to let my friend get beat up. They snatched every single micro braid out my friend's head. All this was bald. It looked like she had a mohawk. Yeah. While she was beating her up, this what Big Friend was doing. This what Big Friend was doing. She was dancing in front of her. She said, y'all better not jump in. Y'all better not jump. Who? Y'all was standing like this the whole time. I'm sorry to my friend, but baby, you gotta take that L because even if Big Friend didn't have no gun, I'm not finna jump in with Big Friend, baby. Big Friend. Friend big. Friend was big as hell. She said, y'all better not jump in. Hoes better not jump in. If anything, that's when we should have beat her ass when she was sitting there dancing, because you ain't even got your pocketbook. I'm standing there like this. My other homegirl standing like this with both her hands behind her back, like she done got arrested. She let Big Friend know, you not gonna, nope, I ain't doing nothing. Look, friend. My other friend was like this. She ain't know what to do with her hands. I told her, stop moving your hands. For Big Friend think you finna make a move. So what we did was we come back to school. We come back to school next day. We lost that. That's over. Tell me why, y'all. We walk in the lunchroom the next day. First of all, we went to the mall to get us some shirts made. That said tag. Y'all, we got the shirts made after all this shit that happened. We done got punked out. Why in the fuck is we going to get some shirts made with tag on it that stand for trill ass goons? We're not a goon no more, baby. We never was a goon. We need to change our name. TAG need to stand for thankful and grateful. That Big Friend didn't whoop our ass. That's what tag stand for now. We go get shirts made. We go in the lunchroom the next morning with our shirts on, y'all. I'll never forget the day. As soon as we walked in, the whole lunchroom laughing. My homeboy Zell to my Big Friend told y'all not to move because somebody recorded it. They said Big Friend told y'all not to move. I was so scared I ain't even move my mouse on my computer. I was still like, yeah. So we said, okay, bet. One of the girls at school see your sister and your cousin ain't there. So get what we finna do? We jumped them. We jumped them with our shirts on. We ain't find them because y'all wouldn't be in there when you bought Big Friend up here. So now we finna jump you because now Big Friend and your cousin and your sister and them ain't up here. So we jumped this girl. And she was cool though, but she had like a little limp. One leg was like kind of longer than the other one. But she was cool. We ended up being cool after that. Why would we jump her? Why would we do that? That was not a fight, fair fight by far. So now they didn't call we lame as hell. So they shouldn't have brought Big Friend up there. And I'm finna stop saying Big Friend name because the Big Friend see this. On God, on my mama Big Friend, I ain't never had no problem with you. And I always respected you for what you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you see this, I never had a problem with you. You always had the utmost respect for me. That's why I stood still. You said, bitch, don't move. I ain't move. And I'm not finna move right now. Look, I ain't moving. Ain't no beef. So, boom. Y'all, they called my mama. For the longest, though, swear to God, when I got the shirt made, my mama said, what that stand for? I lied to my mama, y'all. I said it stand for, I did say thankful and thankful something. The G stood for God. I can't remember what I told my mama the shirt stand for, but I lied. My mom used to go for anything. My mom was green. You know what I'm saying? So when they called her, they said they can't wear these shirts no more. And they did this. So now time to pass on. Okay. The girls that did that, time passed on. I ended up getting to, I don't remember how the beef started, but now I didn't got into it with Big Friend younger cousin. We in the same grade though. So can't remember. But anyway, so the house where we stayed, it's like a one-way in, one way out. We stayed in some garden homes, but you got to come in. It's a one-way in, one way out. And at this time, my sister and her husband at that time stayed right across the street. Like we stay in the same little area. So the girl put no, I'm calling no, one day this girl was at my house. And so the girl that I supposed to be fine called her and she was just like, she didn't know that this girl was at my house. The girl had her on speakerphone, just a whole bunch of mess and stuff. And she was like, yeah, I'm gonna come over her house. I'm gonna come over there Monday, so and so, so and so, so and so. So I'm, in my head, I'm like, okay, she gonna come over here Monday. I'm gonna be ready. I ain't never got to fight. Y'all practice. I'm doing all type of stuff at home, just practicing. I'm getting ready. I'm like, when she run over, I'm gonna just practicing. So yeah, that day came. They didn't want to come over there. But I'm like, y'all, everybody, all the black people is at my house because we all thinking it's gonna be a fight. I'm talking about y'all, the street was packed out. And it was me and my homegirls. It was tag. It was my clique. So yeah, they pull up. No, they like, we ain't gonna come on. We like, I'm like, nah, I'm calling. I'm like, nah, y'all need to come on, blowing their phone. I'm like, nah, y'all need to come on. They pull up. They pull up like 3 cars deep. So the girl I supposed to fight, she get out the car, boom, I hit her, and then it go from there. So I'm winning, and I'm so no. When I hit her, y'all, her whole I remember hitting her one time, and her body said "doop," and it's like her whole body turned around, like it was like in slow motion. And I remember like just waiting on her to come back around. As soon as her face came back around, I just boom started going in. And I remember one of my homegirls, she was like, when you fight her, get her head and try to slam into a wall or something. So I seen my mailbox, all this stuff running through my head. It's like a study guide. They gave me like a fight study guide. So I tried to mush her head into the mailbox, but she fell on the ground. So now I'm on top. So now her sister came. She was like, "You better watch where you swinging." I'm on top of her. She pulled my head, pulled my hair. My tag click member came out the cut. Boom. So now it's 2 fights. Then somebody else tried to jump in. Then my other homegirl hit that, so it's 3 fights. You can't win forever. That's why sometimes when you fight, you have to go and knock somebody out. I didn't knock her out. I started getting tired. I started getting tired. And then she started weighing my ass out. And I remember she was on top of me, whooping my ass, y'all. Whooping my ass. Boom, boom, boom. And I remember looking up. And y'all remember the girl from the first fight, the little one that Big Friend told us not to jump in. They pulled out my home girl. Hell, I looked up and I said, get this bitch off me. And she just stood there. I ain't mad at her though. Cause but you need to understand, we couldn't help you fight. Big Friend was right there. You know, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, dog. So now my mama was married at the time. So now my mama, one of the neighbors called my mama. My mama rushed home, her husband. Yeah, the dude that my mom was married to at the time was so hood. He was from out the west side. He's from out of Ensley. He's so hood. So the girl I got to find with, he knew her daddy. Yeah. He didn't came to the house. He said, "No, come on, we finna go right now. You gonna fight her again? You hear me?" Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. He said, you gonna go right now. You gonna fight her again, and I'm gonna beat her dad ass. For what? Man, my mama came out there crying, and she said, just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Yeah, my mom was scared because she don't like that. She don't like that fight stuff. And I ended up getting suspended from it. Then crazy thing is, I ended up getting suspended. All of us had got suspended from school, which is crazy because we was fighting at my house. Why have y'all suspended me from school? I only got to find 2 times in my life. The second time I got to find y'all, I was stone cold drunk. And that girl wore my ass out. I went in the club with one contact. I only had one contact in my eye. When she got done whooping my ass, I ain't had no contact. I couldn't see. That's why I couldn't see that ass whooping coming. Because I ain't had my contact in my eye. So that don't count. That did not count. How how I'm supposed to see an ass whooping coming if I ain't got my contact in my eye? That's not an ass whooping. That was years ago. Y'all I ain't got to fight in years. The fights I'm talking about is back in the early 2000s. I was never a fighter because I was always cool with people. She wore my ass out. Good thing is I was drunk, so I don't remember it. Couldn't see it coming. And that's why it didn't count. That girl wore my ass out. They said it. The next day when I woke up, they said it happened quick. So that's the good thing. My mom, and then next day my mom had met me at the Islands place because I had to get some more contacts. She down there begging the folks because you have to get like you have to get the your eye they ain't just gonna give you like no contacts. You have to get your eye seen and all that bullshit. Cause I hadn't had my eye test in a while. My mom was down there, big. She said, please just give my baby some trial pair contacts. Cause that girl that beat it out of eye. I said, okay. Cause see now you telling my business. But I deserve that ass whooping. I ain't gonna lie. I had it coming. I didn't because I was drunk and contact was gone. But she and that but you know what? They were wrong because folks can't take ass whoopings now. That's why so many killings. People don't want to get their ass whooped no more. That's what did I start it? Huh? See, now y'all won't be nosy and know why that girl wanted to fight me. Y'all know why that girl wanted to fight me. Why do girls want to fight you? Y'all know why? Y'all know why that girl wanted to tattoo my ass. Over a dude, yup. I took it like a G, and I ain't gonna lie about it. Y'all be wanting be around here trying to lie. Like, yeah, y'all ain't won every fight. Who said talk to Kendra? I know who that was. What her name start with? What her name start with? Okay, who the fuck is you, J Mama? Cause first of all, I ain't Dennis. Okay, Dennis was my boyfriend in high school. No, you know what? I got it confused. They weren't cousins. The girl I got to find with, and then my friend the first time, they weren't cousins. I just remembered it. J Mama, who the hell is you? You went to Princeton. Who is you? What's your name? Tell me right now. Cause I'm finna block you. Cause now you now you saying stuff. You spook. What I'm be spooked for? I done already. I done baby. Let me say something. I'll never be spooked. Cause one thing, I'm never embarrassed. I'm gonna tell my stuff. You went to Pinson and Huffman. You a girl, you a dude. Now I'm finna tell my moderators to get your ass up out of here if you don't tell me who you is right now. Right, we wanna know who J Mama is. That's big friend cousin. Somebody said J Mama getting mad single. You a girl? What year you graduated? Not you gotta answer that's right, and they named J Mama. I said you a girl, boy. Well, bitch, I ain't no psychologist. I'm a content creator. I ain't go to school to know people's sexes and all that. Girl, just identify yourself, please. Well, good thing I be on here telling the truth and not lying. Cause what if I would have been on here lying, popping my shit, and folks would have been like, "No." That's why you always gotta be real. You scared as hell. Who scared as hell? What the hell I'm scared for? I went to school with D. D who? I don't know no D. I don't know no D, baby. Never heard of a D in my life. Never heard of a D in my life. And the D stand for don't say the name. Nah, she ain't like it ain't D's nuts. But I know exactly what you're talking about. I got you. I want yeah, them type of folks that they don't expose her. Expose me, J Mom. Please do. And I just told them folks I got my ass whooped and shit. What? Make it make sense. What J Mama gonna expose me? And I just set up here and told y'all I let somebody pump me out into fighting and all that. What they gonna say? That I can't tell y'all myself. Mm, J Mama probably the one who whooped your ass. Nah, J Mama was the one who whooped my ass. J Mama would have said it. She said, nah, she real. She a real one. I love you too, man. They ain't on no messy shit, but they know shit. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at you. I don't remember a lot of stuff from high. I don't. My memories is so trash. I only remember certain little stuff, but I remember shit from my childhood. Like if people real fans, they probably like I remember years and years ago when I first started doing this shit. I told the story about Big Friend on one of my lives. It was like years ago. Sometimes I tell the same stories because that's the only memories I remember. I remember shit when I was little for real, for real. I got somebody said I got some trauma somewhere. I know you just cracking Bama 205. I don't be taking that personally, I be saying. Yeah, that's why I'm like, she don't remember a lot. I'm like, Brick Brick. Yes, that's why I'm like, she don't remember. J Mama, who you is though? Do I know you? You graduated in 2010 and you know Kim. That means you and Kim graduated together. Okay, let me ask you this, J Mama. Oh, because our high school reunion coming up too, July 19th. Is you going? Because I'm going. And I'm vlogging. Yes, what? You going to the the class reunion? I feel like we playing Clue. Yeah, yeah, I'm finna vlog it. Yeah, I'm vlogging. Oh, that's what I gotta tell y'all. As a matter of fact, my class reunion is July 19th. And guess what else? July 19th. I got a busy day and I'm vlogging the whole thing. Max funeral. Max funeral. I was supposed to do it this Saturday because we still got to spread my granddaddy ashes. So Max funeral and how old are you? I'm 33. 10-year reunion. Is it 10 years? I graduated in 2009. 2025. How many years is that? 2000. If it would have been 2010, 2015, 16. That's 16, ain't it? She old as hell. Watch your mouth. Yeah, 16 years. Happy Juneteenth, beautiful black people. Oh, ooh. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I'm finna show y'all something. Okay, yeah. Look what I got on June. See, on Juneteenth, I don't know what y'all doing, but on Juneteenth, look what I did. Hold on, shit. Look what I did. God damn it. What they said about on Juneteenth, and what they say, Metropolitan 5K race. I blogged some of it, but I ran my first 5K race. Didn't practice for it. Never ran a race. Barely ran a mile. I used to be out here doing shit. Cause somebody said, "You gonna come to the race?" I'm like, "Yo, I didn't even know how long 3 miles was. It took me like 45 to 50 minutes to finish, but I did it. And look what I got. I ran for my ancestors. Well, I ain't run the whole time, but I think I did good. And it's hard too. Look, it's hard. This is a metal. Sure did. My first race. And I'm proud of myself. Oh, I ain't even noticed it's on here too. Hold on. God damn it. Shit. Cause if I can chase behind these niggas, I can chase. I can run up in a race. I'm just playing. I don't be chasing behind no niggas. Hmm. Period. I'm finna just start doing all type of stuff. I'm just finna just start doing stuff. And it was fun. But now it do make me wanna start um running more, like practicing. Oh, thank you, Miss Coretta Bliss. You would have ran faster if Big Friend, baby, if Big Friend was there. I would have ran 33 miles non-stop. I want to like tell y'all to stop. Cause baby, and don't be writing her name up under my videos and shit. Cause I'm gonna get you out of there. I don't need her thinking I said anything bad about her. And the killing thing is I forgot how she looked. I might walk right past her and she knocked my eyebrows right off my face. That's why I said I ain't got no problem with you. I'm the woman I am today because of Big Friend. I just thought of it. Big friend made me the woman that I am today. That's crazy. Because fear will scare you into the right places where you need to be in your life. Her putting me in my place and having me fearful probably kept me from going to prison. I could have been on the wrong path. Y'all remember them Moore shows and Jerry Springer shows when they used to bring them cadets, them sergeants on there to scare them children straight because they were bad. That's what Big Friend was to me. I wouldn't even be right here doing what I'm doing right now. I could have been in prison. I would have still been in the game. I would have been in the game, robbing people, setting people up. Oh my God. I'm dedicating this medal right here to Big Friend. She got me ready for this race because I ran from her. I was able to run for my ancestors. Look at this, Juneteenth, ancestors, ancestors. They were wrong with y'all. Y'all need to learn how to start running from people. Y'all need to learn how to be scared. It's okay to be scared. Denzel Washington probably was scared. He probably had somebody punk his ass out. Look at him now. Halle Berry, Roger P. Henson, the man that played Lion King voice, James Earl, who died. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know how many fights they ran from, how many times they got their ass beat. Sometimes you got to get your ass beat so you can beat the odds. Y'all be wanting to win everything. I gotta win the fight. I gotta win. I gotta win. I gotta win. But what are you really winning? Because after you win that fight, now you want to go fight this person. Now you want to go fight him. And then what? God got me preaching to somebody. Dang. Y'all see this? What y'all did on Juneteenth? Ain't no running. I'm from there 205. Okay. I ain't running. I ain't running no more. Only running I'm doing, little baby. Little baby. Only running I'm doing. 5K. 5K. That's the only running I'm doing. It depends. That's y'all problem. But nah, for real, sometimes you gotta know when to run. Y'all can't be hard all the time. Ain't nobody finna run me. Ain't nobody finna. Hey, take your ass home. You can't fight every battle. Go home. Got half a Juneteenth. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As you supposed to. Juneteenth supposed to be celebrated in whatever way you want to celebrate your freedom. If you light up a pipe, that's all right. That's all right. You celebrate your freedom how you want to. Stop telling people how to celebrate all the time too. Don't be want to be out here. You don't need to do that. Let people celebrate the way they want to celebrate. Thank y'all for the super chat. I'm not family. What you talking about, J Mama? I did absolutely nothing for a change. What you usually do, Kendra? Thank you, Reps. All right, beautiful. I'm about to turn in. Great life. Thank you, Reps. I'll see you next time. If y'all don't support my small business, Mika, you ain't told us what your business is, baby. What's your business? Oh, I'm gonna start doing promo too. If y'all interested or if y'all want me to do promo, I'm gonna start doing oh, they said man, J Mama is not big friend. I'm gonna start doing promotions in my vlogs. So if y'all interested in promo, let me know. And I'm gonna start off with a small price. Do you do prank calls? I could. Which one? Prank call somebody? So I guess right now, until I can get it together, right now I think I'll do 3 CCTV. Thank you. So to test it out, I think for right now, because I don't want to do too many in one vlog. I'll do for the next vlog. I'll do two. I'll just do for my next vlog. I'll do 2 slots promo. For right now, I do $50. $50. And I'm gonna add my own little twist to it. But you'll have to like write me on Instagram if somebody interested and send me your details, your logo, whatever your services is, and then I put together a video and insert it in my vlog like an ad commercial. Thank you, Miss Tanya. Oh, that's grandma from Chicago. That's the real grandma. Thank you, Miss Tanya. Um, so for right now, I'm only doing two, just a trial, well, or whatever. But I'll do two, and y'all can DM me on my Instagram if you're interested for $50. And I'm probably gonna put a little song over it too. But you'll have to send me the details of what the business is. Now, don't be on here trying to nah, I ain't with all that scamming and stuff now. And for real, that's why I don't like doing too much. Like that's why I really don't touch promos for real. Cause people be out here scamming and all type of stuff. If y'all notice over the years, I never really did much promos. Cause I don't be knowing who to trust, and people be working hard for their money, and all money ain't good money. Even sometimes if I probably need, I can be making money off promos and stuff like that. But people be trying to scam and use me, and then now y'all taking people money and stuff like that. And I don't. People work too hard for their money, and I be feeling like I'm gonna be the source, cause if they was to do something like that, now people gonna be looking back at me like, oh well, you promoted it. You know what I'm saying? Like, really. So it's really gonna depend on what type of business stuff like that. And I'm gonna do my little investigation to see if it's real or not. No, not you, Mika. Yeah, I ain't saying the child will, but I'm just saying in general. That's why I never really did promos. How much for the prank calls? What you trying to get? Nurse one, you got Instagram? Write me on Instagram so I can know what type of prank call. And that's how I get on live because I keep saying these. And on top, I done bootleg my little phone case. This is my second phone, but I'm gonna do some call-ins. What y'all think? Y'all think call-ins gonna be do some call-ins? Have people start calling in while I'm on live. Oh, I could do some prank calls when I'm on live too, though. That'll be fun. Girl, you Ricky smiling these. Go ahead and do call-ins and prank calls. Do I just said I could do some prank calls for real. Y'all gonna give me y'all people number? Oh, thank you, Miss Tawana Christian, for keep up the good work. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna set it up because this originally years ago why I got this second phone. So, but I think I'm still gonna get like a Google number or something instead of giving y'all this original number because then I'm gonna have to keep changing the number if it start like people just start doing the most. But I think if I get a Google number, who know how Google numbers work? Because I think with Google numbers you can turn it off and on so you can receive calls and that. I think I might get a Google number. Good night, Colleen Scott. Thank you for joining the live. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Google number so we can start turning it up. And if y'all don't already listen, look, because I'm gonna start getting on Twitch too. Follow my Twitch if you're not already following me. Because on Twitch, I feel like you got more freedom because I think you can like play like music and even like if I'm out at the clubs or day parties, I can bring y'all with me because I want y'all to see how I be cutting up because I be dancing, not twerking, but how y'all be seeing on the vlogs. So make sure y'all join me on Twitch because I'm gonna still go kind of live on here. But once I start getting on Twitch for real, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna be going live on here as much because Twitch got more freedom. And on here, you gotta watch what you say, and you gotta sit in quietness. You can't vibe out. And I be out and about a lot of times, so at least like when I'm out at functions and stuff like that, I can have y'all on Twitch, so y'all can see me outside of the house. You can